In this video, you're going to be taking a look at the Geonosian Warrior for the Saga line back in 2002. This is another action figure I used to own. I got this for Christmas in 2002, and I had a lot of fun with this action figure back in the day. I used to have the Geonosis Arena, which I really hope to get again at some point. Yeah, back in 2002, that was one of my favorite playsets that I had at the time, and I had it for several years. And this was the only Geonosian warrior that I had for a number of years. So, of course, he had a lot of use with that. But then, of course, throughout the years, I ended up, I think I lost the staff actually, and then the blue electricity that went along with it. And then I ended up selling him in a lot with other action figures, probably over a decade ago at this point. And then back in 2020, 21, somewhere in that range, I ended up reacquiring him again. And I'm happy to have him rejoined with my collection. It's a great action figure. Definitely probably not one of the most exciting action figures out there, but you know, he has a lot of nice detailing about him. Hasbro definitely took a lot of care into making a decent action figure. He doesn't stand the best, as you can see by his feet. It's a very awkward stance, but thankfully you can use his wings to prop him up a little bit, and it's almost like he has 4 legs instead of 2. Yeah, this was a great action figure back in 2002, and I think it still holds up nicely today. I think this is supposed to be based on the Geonosian warrior that we saw when Obi-Wan, Anakin, and Padme were put out into the arena. It's one of the ones that's basically guiding the Acklay and the Reek and the Nexu along. So like I mentioned, a lot of nice sculpting work with this. I'm really impressed with how that turned out. He definitely looks like an insect. Great color scheme. Has kind of this greenish brown, even some light green mixed in with him, and a little bit of yellows and reds. A very detailed action figure. Has the horns back here, of course the wings, and the wings are articulated. We'll just go over that right now. And they're actually on a hinge, so you have a great range of motion with them. I think you can kind of get on the stand a little bit. Yeah, he stands pretty good. It'd be nice to get a stand for these guys, specifically for the Geonosian warrior. The stands I have might work for these. I'll have to try them at some point. It's got a small enough waist where that just might work. I'm not sure if anyone's ever made any stands specific for Geonosians. In terms of his articulation all around, it's pretty basic. He just has a swivel at the neck, then swivel shoulders, nothing in the elbows or wrist, swivel waist, then swivel hips. So, interestingly enough, most of the articulation is actually in his wings, but that's all right. And weapons and accessories, he just comes with the electro staff here, which does have this electricity effect here. And this does just wrap around the staff. It's very flimsy plastic. As you can see, it's a little bent. It's very wobbly. But he holds it pretty good. You pretty much have to have him hold it, mainly with his right hand here, and then in his left, it's more of an open palm. You can just hold it like that. Nice detail in his eyes there. Kind of make out a mouth. Does not have any holes at the bottom of his feet for a stand. But I think that's pretty much all I can tell you about the Geonosian warrior here. We'll bring out some other examples. Here he is with the Grand Master of them all, Pago the Lesser. I think he might be a Duke. Then we have Sun Fek here. And these are the only Geonosians I have in my collection for the time being. I would like to get more though. I would like to get some of the Clone Wars animated ones as well. I think those would be nice. Really like those episodes in the Clone Wars series. I think that was season 2. I'm happy to have all 3 of these guys in my collection. Definitely 3 of some of the best Geonosians that Hasbro made. But anyways, would I recommend this Geonosian warrior for a collection? I definitely would. It's another great character to add to your collection. If you're a big fan of the Geonosians, I would say he's a must-have. I have a very long history with this action figure. It's one of the first ones I ever owned, 22 years ago now. And I'm happy he's reunited with my collection after all these years. And as far as price is concerned, I don't think he's that much. I only paid a couple dollars for this. And if you get one brand new, $10 or less, I imagine, would be the price. So not too bad. But anyways, that concludes this review. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for plenty more reviews in the future. There will always be more to come. If you haven't already, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. I always appreciate all your support. And check out some links in the description if you haven't done so already. As always, thanks for watching.